Stocks rebounded this morning after the single worst drop for the market this year Monday. Financial experts say while it may seem alarming for investors, it's not anything worth major concern. They say the trade war with China is to blame for the drop. Brittany Schaefer joins us live now in Worcester to explain. Brittany.
Olivia, the drop happening after the Chinese government decided to drop the value of their currency. Car Financial Group says it's impossible to predict the stock market, but says people shouldn't worry yet. The Dow Jones Industrial Average drops close to 800 points Monday, marking the single worst day for the stock market this year.
I think investors were surprised by the size of the drop. However, the tension in the trade negotiations has only been ramping up.
Stocks falling as the trade war between China and United States heats up. Monday, China's currency sank to an 11-year low compared to the U.S. dollar. Car Financial Group President Richard Carr says the drop is alarming, but nothing to worry about.
Almost everybody's portfolio includes some investment in stocks, particularly U.S. stocks. And as a result, yesterday was unnerving for most investors. But in the long run and in the bigger picture, it was a small event.
Gary G says his 401k isn't focused on the long run as he retired a few months ago. He says he's fortunate he cashed out before this drop, but knows the hardship of losing money in the market.
Same thing happened to me back in 2009 when it crashed, and I basically, at that time, was wiped out, my 401k. Basically, I mean, not completely, and it took a long time. It took 10 years, basically, to rebuild it. And so, fortunately, I was in that big rise when Trump initially came in, when the stock market took off quite a bit.
I'm personally not very worried about the drop in the market. I think it's just a momentary blip on the radar and everything's going to be okay.
Carr says to avoid investing in U.S. products because they are now more expensive to millions of Chinese consumers. He also says the worst mistake is for investors to make a rash decision.
Especially one that affects maybe your entire allocation is a mistake. And historically, we can actually point that out for folks that making wholesale changes to your allocation is never a good idea, but rebalancing will help you earn a better rate of return over time.
As for Tuesday, the stock market rebounded with the Dow up 312 points. Live in Worcester, Brittany Schaefer, Worcester News Tonight.